Hey everyone, my name is QBF, and today we're going to be comparing two cubes, which is the Weilong WRM 2021 and the RS3M 2020. Now, you might be wondering why I'm going to compare these two cubes, as they are very different. Probably the only similarity they have is that they're from the same manufacturer, which is Moyu. But the prices are completely different, the training style is different, and everything is different. But the reason why I want to compare these two cubes is because this was my previous main for about a year or so before I decided that maybe I should probably get a better speed cube, because this one was just really cheap. It was like $9 US. After I kind of decided to buy a new cube, I decided to buy this one, which is the Weilong WRM 2021, and it's actually pretty expensive. It was about 30 Singapore dollars. So yeah, it was okay, and especially the magnet adjustment system and everything, which is so new to me because the RS3M, as you probably know, doesn't have any adjustable magnets, even though the spring compression system and everything is exactly the same. Well, I mean, this screw is much dirtier, but it's exactly the same. Okay, so here are some solves on the Weilong WRM that I recorded. Okay, so this is just a voiceover, and I'm just going to be going through what is good about the WRM 2021 and what's bad, and yeah, basically all that stuff. Okay, let's start with the corner cutting. The corner cutting is actually pretty good. 45 degrees is just no problem. You can just 45 degrees is just, yeah, really good. As for reverse corner cutting, the corner cutting is also pretty decent. Corner cutting that you expect on any other cube. So yeah, the corner cutting overall is pretty good. I rate it about maybe 9 out of 10. It can't really get better. So yeah, anyway, let's move on to the speed. So the speed of the cube is actually really fast. If you lube it with Stardust or Lunar, which is what the lube I use, I buy it from speedcubeshop.com. Those lubes are really fast, and they just really speed up the performance of the Weilong WRM. So the speed as it goes on for every cube, it slows over time. So remember to lube it frequently. Definitely remember not to over lube it though, because this has happened to me several times where I think that the cube is slow, so I keep on lubing it, and then after that I'm just like, why is this cube so slow? And then I take it apart, and then I find out, and I clean it and everything, and then I put it back together, and I find that the cube is just so much faster. So just keep that in mind when you want to buy the cube. Okay, an additional thing about this, as I said before, is that it has adjustable magnets, which means that if you don't like the feel of the magnets, you can always just adjust it to whatever you want. It comes with a whole lot of tools and everything that you can just adjust. Yeah, let's talk about the price of the cube now. And it cost about 30 Singapore dollars, which is quite expensive compared to the RS3M. This is probably nowhere near a GAN cube, but it is expensive. So just keep that in mind. There are two versions of the Weilong WRM 2021. And there is the light version and the standard version. They are probably exactly the same thing, except that the standard version has more accessories. And I honestly don't think that it really is needed, all the accessories. I personally bought the standard edition because I didn't know what the difference was, but honestly, there's just a whole big bag of accessories that I don't think is really necessary. So definitely go for the light version, unless you want a lot of accessories, which I don't think is really needed. And all in all, I think that I rate the Worm 2021's performance as a good 8 out of 10. Okay, so moving on to the RS3M 2020. As I said, I have more experience with this cube, so this recording will probably be a bit longer because I have more to rant about. Anyway, let's get straight into it. okay, let's talk about the corner cutting first, as we did with the Worm 2021. So out of the box, the corner cutting was really good, and even though it's been a year, I can still remember that. But actually, when I opened my RS3M, I had someone set it up for me, so all the lube was in there and everything. So the turning was really smooth. The corner cutting was really good. So I don't, personally, I can't tell you if the corner cutting was good out of the box. But if you just set it up like to a good, nice feeling, it should be good. Because I can't tell you if it's good or bad, because as I said, I had someone set it up for me. So unfortunately, I can't tell you. But if you just set it up with Stardust and Lunar, Stardust and Lunar work wonders. Just use it, put a couple of drops inside, and they will be awesome. Your cube will be awesomely smooth, awesomely fast. So yeah, good corner cutting out of the box, but it worsens over time. So currently, the corner cutting is not very good. It is 45 degrees. It is a bit of a struggle. It still can be done, but it takes a lot of effort, and it takes a lot of force to actually force out the corner cutting for 45 degrees. Okay, so the speed, as for the RS3M, unlike the Worm 2021, the speed is just a bit slower than the Worm 2021. It's just a bit slower, and the best I can describe it is buttery, which if you guys don't know what buttery is, then good. If you don't know what it is, it just basically means that the feel is smooth, not very fast, but just smooth. So basically something like what butter would feel like. It's not a very good analogy, but yeah. Okay, so next, moving on to the magnets. As you know, the Worm 2021 has adjustable magnets. However, contrary to the Worm 2021, the RS3M has non-adjustable magnets, which is quite self-explanatory since the RS3M is just 9 USD, which is like so cheap. It translates to about 13 SGD. And it's just so cheap compared to the Wayland WRM, so obviously you can't be expecting much. The performance of it is just really amazing. The fact that it has magnets, the fact that it has adjustable GTS system, GES, I don't know, but it's adjustable GES system, and it's just a really nice feel. So yeah, as I said, the price was really cheap, 9 USD, 13 SGD. So definitely give this cube out a try. If you don't have a lot of money, or basically are a student who can't earn money for yourself, like me, for example, then definitely go with the RS3M. It's just, I mean, it's not the best cube ever. Definitely the best budget cube in the market, but probably not the best one. But I mean, it's just so good. Almost everybody can like it. If anybody doesn't like it, then go with something else like the Worm 2021, like the adjustable magnets and stuff. If you want that, go with the Worm 2021. But honestly, you want something cheap, you want something good, buy the RS3M. That's all I can say. We're finally at the outro of this video. I hope that this video has been helpful to you. Both of these cubes have potential to become anyone's main. Links are in the description box below if you want to purchase these cubes. And I hope this video was helpful, and I see you guys next time.